recording. Round 3 starting up here. Yeah, Burn's just kind of one of those decks where I don't think it's in the same seat as Boggles. You're going to have an okay win rate, but you're never just going to crush anything. Unless you're on a hot streak. Like, I would put that card under the classification, or not card, deck under the classification of safe. It's pretty unlikely you do very poorly because the deck is just very consistent in what it does. It's just not, what it does is not always going to destroy people. Yeah, there's not much room to outplay people with Burn. You're going to take them from 20 to 0 or they're going to stop you. This sounds great, by the way. Especially against a turn 1 Thraben. Let's get turn 4 Tron. Set up a big ol' weather. Going to be pretty hard to lose the matchup. Opponent's on a really slow hand. Turn 1 dude is strong, but the turn 2 no Skyfish or anything was quite weak. He's going to have a giant turn here to do well. Like, have both Skyfisher and Glinthawk here is probably his best chance. If he doesn't have that, I don't think he can really come back from me having Tron. And already weather in hand. Okay. Not quite the same, but it's still a decent turn. There's a chance I hold on to that for weather. But nah, I'd rather play it. Unlikely I die this turn. Slams Monarch, sure. I'll get him to trade with my Drifter here. So let's attack. Trinket Mage and Drifter. Ooh. Drifter. I think I'm weathering this turn though. Let's go for another Alchemy. Drifter. Gain 12. Go to 30. Buy me some time. And play double Drifter next turn. I'll have Dispel to protect them too. I'm willing to bet he's on Galvanic Blast. Thraben's Inspector helps support it. There's a Skyfisher. It's pretty important. Miss land drop. Ooh. I'd rather lose Dispel to hit another tower land drop. That's even better. Get back a Drifter. We are the Drifter man now. Discard an island. Yeah, I'd rather discard an island. Let Storm count. As well as just another tower later. This game's pretty over. I have a hard time believing we lose this game. I guess if all of our walls are in the bottom again. Fail to gain enough life. Might get aggroed out that way. gonna pass. Discard 2. Let's go Remote Isle Tron land. Want to beat the burn. My biggest concern right now is beating burn out of them. This whole teaching's up Pulse Marasa, or we'll just fight over the burn on our drifters. Whichever he goes for. Like Journey to Nowhere, I'll flicker in response. Or with the trigger on the stack. Skyfisher's fine. He doesn't really have any good attacks. Get Pulse. Discard Strands, that's fine. Pass? Pass. You can see me... No. Turn off auto yields. I can see me pulsing up. I'm gonna pulse up a Trinket Mage here. Extra blocker, get a bit of life. Wait, I have another Drifter in my graveyard, don't I? Crap. How did that get there? Thought I was missing it. Oh well. What was my plan here from this point? Wall flicker. Same as usual. Has the Strands in his graveyard. Hey there, No Beard. We won match 1, match 2. You're gonna double block a Skyfisher. It's pretty free. We've got Flicker, Dispel in hand. And then we'll just take 4. He's likely to spend a burn spell. First one we Dispel. Actually, no. We Flicker in response. I don't even think we want to Dispel. I'm gonna save the Dispel for his Strands here. I could get to draw 4 and counter a bolt instead of just going for a draw 4. It's pretty powerful. There we are, Pulse and a Prohibit. We'll wipe his board. I don't think it's quite lethal. I need to make sure I leave up a blue. Let's see, that'll be 6, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's not quite lethal. Sun tap. Because it's not lethal. $16. 1, 2, 3. 10 left. 8 left. 4 left. 0 left. Well, I win just by Rolling Thunder. I win however I need to. He's gonna attack all. I don't care if he has the Monarch. I just want to deal damage here. Highly unlikely we die from 20. I think we're fine. It's alright. Yeah, we're not dead if he's cracking a clue there. Let's discard 2 lands. I should have discarded the 2 islands and not the mine, but I don't think it matters. He does have artifact lands. I feel like we played against this guy last week too. Should die now. Think I've got enough to work with. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll see. We'll play wall first, get back Thunder, because that is obviously the play. Question is if it goes face or if that is creatures. Let's see, that's 9 plus 4, 13 plus... Yeah, we're one short. Maybe we just wait then. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep. Let's attack all first, see if he removes my Trinket Mage. If he doesn't, it's free. And we kill him. He needs to block, and bolt. He's dead. Griff's in. Moment's Peace out for Weather the Storm. Got bonus combo pieces. Want Grudge. Cut Prohibit. Leave in 1 Dispel. Nope, no changes apart from that. This is different, but I've had that for last challenge too, I think. I'm gonna respect Journey to Nowhere. Real Predator is the mirror. As far as I can tell right now, it's really hard to guess what beats this new list. I'm hoping there's something there. I can't think of anything off the top of my head that beats my current list consistently. There's some strong cards. Oh yeah, Ponza, I guess. We're a bit weaker now. I guess it's still not a free roll for them though. This would be a greedy keep. I think this actually comes... No, I put it on bottom. I can afford to put an island on bottom. It's a little greedy, but at the same time, it shouldn't punish me. And we do want the speed in this matchup. It's a rough start. Tron land would be so good. Okay, we should be able to win now. Anytime we have Tron by turn 4, we're probably winning. It's possible we lose to a start like this, but not with Weather in our hand. It's just unlikely. Blue-red would be better. Most fans against Tron. It's a pretty close matchup. They have bounce lands, so they're a bit soft to some of our hate, but for the most part, it's a fairly close matchup. Now that I'm often over Horror, it's a bit worse, but it's still not that bad. Grab tower here. Nice. Next turn's going to be a big old Weather turn. Astro is so good. Super land heavy, but we're fine. Opponent's missing too many land drops and has no artifact. I think gaining 12 is better than deploying Griff right there. It's close though. Maybe I could attack with the Trinket Mage there. I don't know. Probably should have. Removes my Drifter here. Got a bash in. We're very, very flooded now. Thank goodness we have Alchemy in hand. Jeez. We're far too flooded here, man. Opponent has the opposite problem. There we go. We kept in capsize, didn't we? Keep him on one land then. Or two for now. I think this is an aggressive capsize, but it should work out when he's so low on lands here. Solid 3-0.